Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and you guys all knew this day was coming, okay? After the first Guildrun video, I was so hooked on this game. It's an auto-battler roguelike. The demo is available right now, so you can jump in and see exactly how far you can get. But I was not able to put this game down. In fact, it's so bad, I'm already at difficulty SSS. I've beaten everything else. SSS has its own leaderboard. So right now, heroes take 10% max HP damage at the start of each combat. Enemies are more durable. We earn 1 fewer shard per surviving hero at the end of each combat. Heroes can only equip 1 item per rank. Enemies are deadlier, and act bosses influence combats in their act, making them more difficult. I have yet to beat this difficulty. We're going to see if we can't do it here together. Oh, we got my guy Kai. So this is probably my favorite character in the entire game. So with Kai, he charges up a mighty attack, gaining 400 shields. After 2 seconds, he deals damage plus bonus damage for all of his shields to surrounding enemies. So with him, you can break the game pretty easily. We're going to lock him in. See if he can't be our ticket to success. And so he'll do decent damage. But once he gets enough mana, he charges up and just blitzes through everything on the screen. All right, so far so good. What I've learned with this difficulty is you don't want to waste money. If you can avoid re-rolling, you should. For each warrior in combat, rush abilities last 2 seconds longer. You are a warrior, but you don't have a ton of rush abilities. So instead, on auto attack, gain max HP. When auto attacked, gain attack. It's not terrible right now. We'll grab this. And so at this rank, they can only hold 1 item. We do have a Mystic, which would be great because she's going to be able to apply shields to Kai, which make his special ability do more damage. So Fiona, you are going to come with us. You're not my favorite Mystic, but you'll get the job done. And so let's proceed. And we can get a starting gift, which typically is not incredibly impactful. We can get more money for combat number 2 and combat number 3. Earn 2 extra shards per surviving hero at the end of combat. Get a rare item, which gives crit to the holder. Until the act boss, heroes gain 300 max HP. You know what? I might just go for the HP. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, Mushroom Man. Let's move you right here, Kai. So the biggest issue here at later difficulties, they're going to be locked in. This guy, this little mushroom archer, whenever he gets enough mana, he's going to randomly shoot someone. So oftentimes, if you have a bunch of archers, they could outright, through bad luck, just kill your healers. So we want to hope that doesn't happen. We can increase the battle speed, because I'm pretty sure I know how this is going to go. There is one Mystic I want, which is Grace. I think she's probably the best in the game. And so now he's got shields. He's going to charge up. Deleted. Dude, doesn't matter what difficulty is, man. Kai is too good. The problem is we need to give him some mana regen so he can spam his special ability. And with him only having 1 item slot, it's not that easy. But again, if we look at this, he does bonus damage for all of his shields. So what do Mystics do? Mystics give shields to all their teammates. So if we just pummel an absurd amount of shields on him, he'll one-shot everything. All right, we have a mage, we have a duelist, we have a warrior. I'm more interested in grabbing some items. For the first 10 seconds, heroes gain more health regen. It's not awful. Starting mana is great. Mana regen and crit. Gain 1 magic per 8 shards generated this game. We're really not going to generate much. I feel like I'm going to go ahead and buy this just to give us some early game survivability. And I'm going to buy this mana and give it to Fiona because I don't want to re-roll the shop. I want to avoid doing that. And so now, rank up a hero at a price or strengthen one later. Get a special item or relic with defensive properties. So in SSS difficulty, I've learned that going for any challenge that reduces your hero stats is pretty much a death sentence. So I don't want to rank up a hero at a price because that price is going to be death. I'm going to grab a defensive item and hope we get something decent. Plus 30 defense. On stall trigger, heal 500 health. At the start of combat, inflict 3 poison, 6 frost, and 9 burn on all enemies. Whenever the holder is auto-attacked, inflict 1 burn on the attacker. Oh man, all these are pretty bad. I'll just grab this and we can sell it, or if we rank one of them up, we can equip it. Okay, so this isn't too bad. We know Lizard Guy, he's going to teleport back. And so I need to move Fiona here, because we want every single enemy to target Kai. So you'll give him some shields. We've got that health regen. It's about to wear off. But it's okay, because he's got his special ability. Charge up, swing. There we go. And she just needs to keep him alive. Now, one thing we'll interact with a lot is the storm, because these fights will take some time. They will take some time. But he's about to have his special. These slimes also have insane health regen, and so sometimes they can outpace you. But that's fine. They're about to go down. What we want to avoid is taking too long that our mystics start to die to the storm, because Kai's not going to die, but for every hero that survives, we get 1 extra shard, which is a lot. All right, I don't want any of them. On combat victory, gain 3 shards. I do want that. Okay, I'll grab that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll the shop and hope that we get a mystic. We did! All right, we got Pollen. Pollen's not bad. She also is not my favorite. I want Grace, but I will take Pollen. And now I've got 6 shards. So we can buy some starting mana for Pollen at a discount. I'll take that. Give that to you. At the start of combat, heroes in the front row gain 100 max HP and 15 defense. It's not amazing. I'm okay. Let's go ahead and proceed. Challenge encounter. Each second, heroes take damage equal to 2.75% of their max HP. So that doesn't sound too bad, but we also have to remember how long the combat's going to last. This combat lasts a minute. So, all right, we can try this. We can try this. I'll take the chance. We have to position Kai perfectly. These guys will do big fire AoEs. So we don't want them anywhere close to him. Why don't we split them here? We're going to move you here, Kai. So you should get attacked by both of them. Let's put you, yeah, right here. And now they're going to be taking damage. Pop the shields on. Shields. Swing. Dude, I told you. I told you. Anytime you take these challenges in this difficulty, it is a death sentence. It's not the end of the world, though. We're going to keep going. We have our emergency rewind. The only downside is we can't cash this out later, so we get 40 shards, which is enough to try to turn the tide right now. I'm going to re-roll this. Level up Pollen.
Colors are brighter.
After stall 15, double Sanctuary of Bloom's healing and shielding. It lasts 1 second longer. So if we want her to go full defense, I'm going to grab that. Mages and Mystics gain 50 magic and 4 mana regen. I'm going to grab that too. And I think that should be enough to do exactly what we need done. There's not much else I can do position-wise. Maybe move them right here. So now she's got more shields, more health regen. She gets her ability a little bit faster. Guy's got his sword. It's going to come down to the wire, though. If they can keep him alive. Problem is, Kai's mana regen sucks. But he's getting some insane survivability right now. The storm's going to happen soon. Keep him up. Keep him up. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay, he has enough shields now that he's going to obliterate everything. Okay, we did it. So the thing is, he gets more shields the higher his damage is. And we gave him these bruiser's mitts. So whenever he's attacked, his damage goes up. So perpetually, the longer the fight lasts, the more shields he's going to end up generating on himself. At the start of combat, Heroes in the front row gain 60 defense and grow in size. I want that. I don't care about poison. I don't care about burn. Let's give Kai whatever survivability we can muster. On kill for the first 20 seconds, gain 12 shards. That's typically really good if you can burst down enemies. That's not going to happen with us. Not at all. So I'm going to re-roll this shop. This is some mana regen. I don't really care about the crit chance. I almost want to re-roll this one more time. If there's a Mystic in combat, heroes gain 4 mana regen and 10 HP per second. It's not bad. Okay, I'm going to grab this amulet right now just because of the mana regen. Not that you really need the attack speed. Quickly defeat a durable enemy to earn shards. Choose a single hero to battle against an enemy for a variety of rewards. We're not going to be able to do either of these. We can go here with a solo, and maybe Kai can beat someone in a 1v1, but probably not. All right, we don't really care for the cowl. I don't care for the frost amplifier. I'll take the money. If we can win. Luckily, if we lose, it doesn't count. You are not going in, Paulin. Put in Kai. You're going to get decimated, man. What we need to do, in which will absolutely save the run, is giving him a rank up and more mana regen. He does have a ton of health regen right now, which is keeping him alive. Let's speed this up to 3. But there's no way. This guy's healing too. Yeah, we'll lose this. It'll take a minute, but we'll lose it. The storm's going to knock him out. That's okay. Sometimes a lot of this comes up to RNG. If we had gotten some higher unlocks for him, gotten him to rank B, these guys we know are going to teleport. This is going to get messy, but we should be fine. You're going to grow in size and get defense because of that relic we've got, the frontline barricader. All right, let's launch. Oh, crap, they teleported Pollen in. I forgot there was that stupid plant there, but I think we're okay. Because we can keep him alive. He gets his special, one-shots everything. There we go. Now, one thing we're probably going to have to do, which I'm not super excited about, when we go to this last campfire, we can restock our emergency rewind, which is kind of a bummer because you can also use the campfire to rank up a hero. Tanks get defense. We don't have a tank. I like the starting mana. All right, let's re-roll this. Okay, well, we'll rank up Fiona. Every 5 casts, create a random item and gain 3 shards. Typically, with her, I would go for the Tycoon. Every 5 casts, gain a Tycoon stack. At the start of combat, heroes gain 139 max HP per Tycoon stack. So she starts building up and up and up and up and up. The money option's not bad depending on your build comp, but I would go with the Tycoon. I don't really care about her becoming a Vanguard. Okay. Win a combat with 3 or more heroes of the same class in play. If you were a Mystic, that would work, but it would not now. We can go ahead and give you another item, though, which would be fantastic. Let's re-roll this. I almost want to just buy the crystal to be safe since it's on sale. Thank goodness. Okay. Now we need the unstoppable. So he's got a few really good passives. I like the bold. He becomes a tank and gets defense. And he gets more shields every single time he casts. But with the unstoppable, his damage turns into even more shields. So if we can keep getting that number higher and higher and higher. All right, let's go ahead and grab the unstoppable. Nimble boots, more attack speed. I don't think you really care too much about that. So I want to go ahead and probably... This is magic. This is defense. I was hoping we could get something that would increase MP regen, but we didn't. I'm going to re-roll and probably just grab this tome. I have defense and HP per second. Let's do that. Let's give that to Kai. And we might as well give the Searing Vest to you. You're not going to get attacked, but, I mean, at least you'll get more HP. I think Pollen has the least amount of HP, but I like the item she's got. All right, Campfire. So now everyone's B rank. We'll go ahead and recharge Emergency Rewind. Better safe than sorry. The best thing about that, though, is if you make it to the very end, you cash it out for a ton of money, which at this difficulty is kind of mandatory. Hydra. You deal 111 damage and inflict 5 poison per remaining head. When the Hydra goes below 66% and 33% max HP, it loses a head. You attack an additional time for each head it has beyond the first. The bonus attack deals 33% damage. You also get HP regen per head. Okay. I think we're fine. We'll keep shielding up Kai. Yep, he's going to keep blasting you through. I think we got this. His shields are just skyrocketing now. He's so broken, man. You get him in any Mystic. The reason you get Grace is because after 20 seconds, Grace can resurrect anyone who dies. And so if somehow you screw it up and Kai goes down, Gustav is also great. But I don't want him when he's got the tank class. Gustav is awesome. You got 88 bucks. Heroes gain 400 max HP. We don't have any vanguards, so I don't want that. Win a combat with 3 or more heroes of the same class in play. Win a combat with 100 or more shards in your bank. I don't think there's any items here I want. I want to go ahead and increase my roster so we can get another teammate. But I'm thinking we go ahead. Rerolls are so expensive with this shop. I'm going to buy the Harmony Crystal now to increase my team size. I'm going to reroll once. There's Grace. So I'm going to buy Grace right now. B rank.
I think.
She has the Benevolent, which is my favorite passive for her. So on cast, after stall 20, permanently give the target primary stats for each of their classes. So 2 times a fight, because our fights always last a long time, she's going to give whoever she puts a spell on a permanent buff to their stats. And so she'll just keep spamming that over and over and over again, and it's going to really pay off. We have to give you some items, though, which we really can't afford. I think that's going to be all we really buy. Yeah. All right. I mean, that was still worthwhile. So let's spread them up. We have the archers. Not a ton of the archers, so that's okay. Kai should get shields near instantly. And then it'll continue to snowball from there. Oh, wow. They're outpacing him. We need more mana regen on you.
Light. Bloom.
And then we can hover over to her ability and see that she's already given out the 2 buffs. More than likely to Kai. Oh. Okay, that worked. I'm not sure why he died. I guess the storm got too strong. But we didn't get any surviving hero bonuses. We can level up Pollen at a discount. Man, we're not getting enough money.
Colors are brighter.
You rank A. So one thing about Pollen, she has a ton of backup-only abilities. And they're usually really strong, but, like, you don't want her not to be in combat. On cast, give the lowest % health hero 1 shield per 2 debuffs on all enemies. At the start of combat, give heroes 12 mana regen, 75 attack, and 75 magic. So this is incredible. We could grab this, and if we get another Mystic or someone else we want to put in the fight, we would just keep her on the back line the entire time. Because 12 mana regen off the get-go is nuts. We don't do a ton of debuffs, so I'm not worried about debuff protection. I'll take the sideline empowerment. At least her stats go up too. She gets an item slot. So we've got starting mana, on cast, gain mana regen. I'm going to reroll the shop once. I almost thought about buying Gustav and then putting Pollen on the sideline, but we really can't get any mana regen. Starting mana, magic. On active ability kill, if held by a mage, this item gains 6 magic. All right, I can reroll one more time and still get something decent. Plus 25 starting mana, plus 4 mana regen, plus 25 magic. Okay, we're going to freeze the shop, and we're going to buy that. It's 25. We have 3 paths here. Gain a Force Crystal. At the start of combat, give the holder and adjacent heroes 100 attack speed and 50 crit. So that's single use. Gain 10 more shards per combat victory for the next 2 combats, but your heroes lose 10% basic stats. Oh, come on, man. We have just 2 regular fights? We should be able to do that, hypothetically. Probably. Okay, all right, I'll do it. That's 20 shards we need for money. That could be the end of the run. Although, we do have another emergency rewind. So, if we have to, we have 5 archers. All right, so none of these guys do AoEs. I'm going to put Kai here. So, hopefully he goes after the archers and AoEs them. Please don't go for the big mushroom man. Do not go for the big mushroom man. Okay, shield him up, shield him up. Spin. These archers are going to kill my mystics. Spin. Okay, awesome. My man has 10k shields for a second there. Storm's going to screw us up. Gotta win fast. Nice. So there is one item we need to get. It makes the storm come 30 seconds earlier, and you take half the damage from the storm. It's rare, but if we find it, that's going to be huge. All right, we're going to grab the Scroll of Enlightenment. I almost want to give that to you, Kai, but I need to rank you up before I can fit that in there. All right, let's re-roll this again. Magic, HP. One more reroll, come on. After stall 15, heroes gain 1 defense and 1 magic per 25 debuffs on all enemies. Well, first off, let's put the Scroll of Enlightenment on you, Grace. Reroll this one more time. More mana regen. Holder stall abilities trigger 6 seconds sooner. That's actually really solid. Every other stall trigger, gain 1 shard. Every other rush trigger, gain 1 shard. We do have a bunch of stalls. You have a stall, you have a stall. But it's kind of late to try to bank on money. I'm going to grab the Eye of Patience. We're also going to put this on Grace, so she can get the Benevolent earlier alongside her Resurrection. Might not be terrible to put it on you, Pollen, so you can do the Bloomer a little bit earlier too. I almost want to freeze the shop and grab that. We'll try this. For 10 seconds, enemies have 66% increased stats. I'm okay. I'm going to say no to that. We're going to move Kai right here. And fingers crossed.
Light.
As long as we get her casts, we're okay.
Light. 1 second.
And if he goes down, she can resurrect him. Holy crap, you're getting bursted down so fast. Spin. They're both dead. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have worse stats right now.
Light. Let's go. Bloom.
And the only one left alive is Kai. I know I froze the shop, but now I almost don't want it. All right, get it. It's worth it. We'll get some cash. Now, Gustav, you're B rank. The Investor is probably one of my favorite things for you. At the start of combat, spend 4 shards to give Gustav an investment. Give all heroes 2 mana regen per investment. So I could buy you
I prefer teams with
and then
clear
swap
roles.
you with
Your guild
Pollen.
qualifies.
Give Pollen's items to you. Now Pollen's sideline empowerment is working. So we have more mana regen, more attack, and more magic. That's all we can afford, but I think this was a solid increase. It sucks to sideline my only A rank, but her backup ability is too good. All right, we've got a guild banner. We can get a buff for warriors, tanks, or mystics. Considering we have 4 mystics, we're gonna get mystic. Whenever a mystic casts, they shield the lowest health hero equal to 500% of their mana regen. Whenever a mystic casts, they gain 2 magic per type of debuff on all enemies. Every 5 times a mystic casts, gain 1 shard. I don't think we have the mana regen for that. That could snowball, but I'd rather guarantee we can survive. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Let's not grab the money. All right, Kai. We know this guy is going to pull. He's going to pull immediately. Pull the furthest enemy to the plant monster and deal damage to it. They start with full mana. I'm not sure how the AI is going to respond, because I'd rather them pull Kai and then everyone get grouped up. These guys are all going to jump forward too. Holy crap, this scenario sucks. We also need to keep Kai as the only person up front so he gets frontline barricader. I say we put him right here. I hope no one decent gets pulled in.
Light.
All right, there we go. He got surrounded just like I wanted. Special, spin. Heck yeah, all right. This went way better than I expected.
Slow it down.
The clock is ticking, though. I would love to kill these guys before the storm kills all my mystics. But today will not be that day. God. Oh, man. Okay. Heroes gain 2 Omnivamp. On combat victory, increase the Omnivamp permanently by 2. Don't really care about Frost. I'm going to reroll this. Oh, she's so good. And at S rank, she is so good. The Crescendo is her best ability as well. So every 20, 40, and 60 seconds, she gets 50% more magic, 50% more magic, 50% more magic. So she scales up to be an absolute beast if you survive like a minute. A minute in, she can kill anything in 1 hit. But it's getting her to that point, which we could probably do, but I'm already investing in Kai right now. All right, Gustav.
Everything is coming together. I checked it myself.
After 30 seconds, permanently gain 2 mana regen. Backup only. Another sideline empowerment? Double stacking that would be kind of crazy, but I want stall enlightenment. We're not doing any debuffs. Purely just staying alive and getting armor. After 20 seconds, heroes gain 10 HP per second. I don't know if that's really strong enough to make an impact. I almost want to freeze and grab it. Up next, we got a random event and then another combat. All right, we can freeze this. Walk away from the well. 66% chance for a positive outcome. 33% chance for a negative outcome. Oh boy. All right. Well, we'll drink. The well drains a hero's strength. Okay, well, pollen. You permanently lose attack speed. All right, that wasn't awful. So slimes are really bad if you're doing damage over time effects, which we are not. So this should be okay. I actually quite like this setup. You're going to, again, pull in Fiona, which is fine. She can handle it. I almost want you to pull in Kai so he can kill the archers. But let's roll it like this. At least I thought she could handle it. No, we're okay. We're okay. Kai kills these guys. Another great thing about Grace, if someone dies and she resurrects them, they get the surviving shards. So she just makes every scenario better. Kai can't get in there to attack. Uh-oh. The storm will kill him, though. Nice. Okay. Scroll of Enlightenment is done. You've got the scroll, right, Grace? Yeah, so now you have more magic and more magic regen. Man, I'll go ahead and buy that. Our emergency rewind has broken. Mana regen. Quest, apply 2,500 shields. After stall 20, remove 50% of all debuffs from all heroes. I would buy that just for the mana regen. All right, let's re-roll this again. Can I please level Kai up to A rank, please? Oh, man. We're not even getting any good items. Heroes gain 1 attack speed per 5 shards you've generated this game. Not worth it. At the start of combat, heroes gain 400 lasting shields. I like that a lot because that stops them from getting insta-gibbed. All right, I'm going to stop re-rolling because after the boss, we have another shop, a special shop. That's a bummer we couldn't roll any of them to upgrade. Your stall abilities trigger 6 seconds sooner. Let's get rid of this crystal. Buy that for you. Ah, come on! I did it one more time, hoping! At the start of combat, the holder and adjacent heroes gain a shield equal to 10% of the holder's max HP. Let's get rid of this shield. Take the lantern. So you have to be adjacent to people, so I'd have to move them up. I'm not sure I want to do that. All right, that's it, man. I should have just spent the rest of my money. All right, rank up a B rank hero. Guy.
That's going to be a problem for them.
At the start of combat, warriors gain 2,000 lasting shields. Anything to stop you from instantly dying. Now we've got a poison dragon with 187,000 health. Okay. You deal 476 damage and inflict 32 poison to all enemies. The dragon's auto attacks inflict 7 poison and hit all heroes adjacent to its target for 66% damage. All right, we're going to move Kai up front. You said you did area damage, right? Yeah, adjacent to its target. So I'd almost want to move these guys next to him so they could get the shields, but I don't think that's going to work because he's going to do AoE hits. So I'm going to go ahead and just run it. Shield him up. 8,000 shields. 10,000 shields. 20,000 shields. 30,000. This is the cheat code, guys. This is the cheat code. This is all you need to do. He's dead. We beat Triple S. Good job, Pollen. Thank you for your backup abilities. Cleric Scroll is done. We got 79 coins. The Rift Storm starts 30 seconds sooner. Heroes take 100% reduced damage. All right. We got exactly what we needed. Starting mana, magic, on active ability kill. If held by a mage, they get magic. Crit 200 times. Increase your team size by 1. No. I'm going to re-roll the shop. On stall trigger, deal 8 damage to the enemies for each rush you've triggered this game. On rush trigger, give 8 lasting shields to all heroes for each stall you've triggered this game. It's not amazing. It seems really good early game. Wow. If I grab this shelter mandate, we'll be able to increase our team size. That's a given. That's guaranteed. Mana regen. Quest, apply 2,500 shields. After stall 20, remove 50% of all debuffs from all heroes. I'll take that again. just for the mana regen, I think. Wait a second. Defense magic. After stall 40, gain plus 33% basic stats. Give that to Kai. All right, that's all we can afford. Can't buy anything else. Now we're in endless mode. How far can we get? We're on the separate leaderboard. And so we'll just blitz through this. Here comes the storm early. Our guys have so many shields. Dude, you have 68,000 shields. And we've unlocked our next slot. No, so Pollen's no longer on backup. That's not great. We're going to lose mana regen. I mean, I guess we get extra shields. We also have no items for her. This is how you win, guys. This is what you do. All right, so what I'm going to do is hopefully, once you win enough fights, you get little bonuses. And so I'm hoping we can grab another S-rank hero and then put Pollen back on backup. Because as she is, she's kind of useless to me. How much health do you guys have? These slimes are crazy. Omnivamp boost. Random epic relic or retrain. Wow, we didn't get an S-rank hero. That's a bummer. For Rush 2, heroes are immune to damage. So for the first 2 seconds, we can't get hurt. That's not bad, actually. It gives us time to position ourselves. I'm a little worried these archers are going to burst us down. But that's also why we have Grace. Spiders suck. They stun the furthest enemy away. So probably you're going to be stunning Pollen. You'll be stunning Gustav. Okay, that's fine. I guess one of my complaints with the demo, sometimes there's situations where moving them can be the difference between survival. But most of the time, not really. There's not enough enemies that do different things. And plus, your characters themselves don't have a ton of behaviors. They just attack whatever's closest to them. Yeah, you guys have 49,000 health. I think after this, we get another boost.
1 second.
And I'm really curious to see what difficulty is after SSS. Because there is another slot on the menu.
Slow it down. For it.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you 202,000 shields? Get another epic item. Attack by 100. Your attack right now is 340. How many shields do you generate? 1,700. So getting more attack would increase that. But we could get an epic item, and hopefully it's something we can give Pollen. Starting mana, mana regen, magic. On cast, remove frost from each enemy and stun those enemies. You have to have 30 stacks of frost, but that's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Especially considering you do poison. I know Gustav does frost. So if he builds up enough frost, then you can come in and stun them. Yeah, no, he does more than enough frost. So now every single time Pollen casts, she'll consume that and stun. What is going on? Keep reviving her, don't stop. She died 2 times.
Slow it down.
All right, well, we're at a point now where we're starting to lose people. Kai's losing his shields, but they're back. Keep them up, keep them up. At this point, my brain is too small to comprehend all the min-maxing and minute details. All I know is sometimes Kai can get hit too fast early on and he dies, but then later he just snowballs to obscene levels and is unkillable. So just don't let him die before he gets there.
Slow it down.
Light. Hold still.
Slow it down.
1 second.
I guess you can't get S-rank heroes anymore. Maybe only in this difficulty. Huh. I'll take a relic. After stall 25, 15, 75, give all heroes plus 20% to their basic stats? Oh, man. All right. Keep them alive.
Light.
Kai, no! Hang in there. Revive Kai. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, we made it to the top 1100s. Man, so many people have gotten so far up on the leaderboards. This game is popping right now, man. Good for them. To be fair, we had 2 B ranks. We had 0 S ranks. If we had gotten any S ranks and better gear, there was a lot limiting us. So for what we got, I'm not too upset about it. We also don't have all the meta progression on the demo. Quit to the menu. What is this? The Red Rift. Take on a highly dangerous contract to close the Red Rift. Complete all 6 challenges and defeat the final boss to seal the Red Rift and earn your spot on the win streak leaderboard. Failing a challenge ends your run in defeat and resets your win streak. Enemies of the Red Rift have increased stats. Red Rift runs do not continue into endless mode. Wow, interesting. All right, as much as I want to try that, I don't want to throw that at the end of a successful video. So guys, that was Guildrun. We beat SSS. Kai is busted. Kai in 3-4 mythics is way too overpowered. I wonder if they're going to end up adjusting that, because that really is one of my get out of jail cards. I like that. I like a whole mage team. And some of the warriors are actually really fun to play as. The vanguards too. I don't think there's a lot of characters in this game I don't love. Besides Scorn. I think Scorn's the only character I dislike. And someone's gonna be like, Scorn's the best, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know, I can't get him to work for me. Give this video some love, guys. Hit the like button, give me a comment down below. If it does well, I will jump back in and try that new difficulty. If you guys have been watching till the end of the video, make sure you subscribe. That supports me way more than you know. And that is gonna be it for me, fellas. I will see all you guys next time. Take care.